new one that got released. This is gonna be epic. 4-liter V8 into a BMW M3 E46. What? What? Need for Speed nailing out all the bits and pieces for their game. Looks like we are in for a treat, boys. First of all, I'm gonna tell you guys two things. There were two articles released yesterday and one today. Basically, one of the articles is from Need for Speed and the other one is from Nomads. There's a lot of information that we can discuss on this video today, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with all the information, so I'm gonna summarize it and make it into a short but informative video. Corey did an amazing job at writing the Need for Speed Heat article for the latest build of the game. The things that I'm gonna be reading now is from the Nomads website. As you guys can see on screen, as we sat down with the developers, we were introduced to the prologue and the beginning races of Need for Speed Heat, detailing the Speed Hunter showdown, establishing LT Frank Mercer's role in game, and setting up the main storyline. So basically, LT Frank Mercer seems like a character that's gonna be in game, but hey, we don't know that much of the game. But Corey said it's gonna be somewhat of a spoiler, so we don't know that yet. But hey, we got our first look on a character, I guess. After a few cutscenes and the initial introduction was complete, the demo then took us to the garage with none other than the Volvo Polestar 1, the cover car. Not much was new in the preview build for us to do, but performance customization was there. However, we had no parts to throw on. Visual customization was there, but much like various cars currently available on Need for Speed Heat Studio app, the Polestar cover car has already been specifically designed by Kaiser Selines, so not much was able to be changed from what I recall. As we can see from the article, the Volvo P-Star 1 is going to be the starting car for Need for Speed Heat. It's obviously going to be the starter car of Need for Speed Heat, as we have seen for multiple years. Like Most Wanted, when it begins, it starts with the N3 GTR. When Need for Speed Underground 2 begins, it starts with Retro's 350Z, so on and so forth. You get the idea. For this game, it's going to start with the Volvo Polestar 1, which is going to be the cover car, like I said multiple times by now. Speaking of the Volvo Polestar 1, this car's handling is going to be quite grippy. I did get to speak with Corey a little bit about the handling of the Polestar 1, and he mentioned specifically it's going to be grippy, but you can force it to slide with the clutch kick thingy that was added new on Need for Speed. But hey, it's gonna be hard to drift that car, but it is gonna be hella grippy this time. After that, they got to see how the Palm City looks like. They got to experience Palm City in all of its beauty in their 2-hour demo. As you can see on screen, during the daytime, they were given freedom to explore the entire map without any boundaries. We spawned at a bridge up in the hills, coated in puddles and the late afternoon, lit up by a glary orange sky that oozed Miami vibe. Also, older Need for Speed games like Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005 and also Hot Pursuit 2010. Those games look incredible. Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005 was way ahead of its time, and also same goes for Hot Pursuit. Graphics wise, Need for Speed always nails it somehow, and it doesn't look aged at all. So I think Heat is gonna be something extraordinary, and it's gonna turn out sick. Also, they mentioned a little bit about the daylight cops. Daylight cops are just gonna be like Need for Speed 2015. They are gonna be slow. They're not gonna be so aggressive as the night ones, but the problem is, are they gonna be that stupid? The main point of the daylight cops is it's not gonna be as aggressive as the night ones, but how the cops are gonna work in the daylight is they are gonna fine you first of all, and if you don't pay the fine, they will start up a pursuit. Basically just like 2015, like I said, but it's gonna be a little bit better than 2015 because it's Heat. Speaking of cops, high heat races. In this game, there is gonna be a special race or event called high heat races. If you want to max your car, you have to do the high heat races because that is the only way you're gonna get the best of the best parts. But high heat races are not gonna be so simple. You have to get on top 5. Also, there's gonna be cops, which are gonna be of heat level 5. Now comes the best part. If you can't escape from the cops in heat level 5, you won't be getting any of those parts which you collected from the high heat races. The thing is, you have to successfully evade the cops, go into the safe house without getting wrecked, and then get the parts as a reward. One good thing which was mentioned about the parts is once you unlock the high heat parts, they are going to be available on the parts shops where you can like buy the parts later on if you need it. So what if you want to sell your car? Are the parts going to be going away? No, they are not. You can swap out the high heat parts into another parts. It's not gonna be like the Paybacks card system where you can't like swap cards for another card. You get me? I think I'm making sense now, right? After that comes the map. The map is now divided into 18 regions where there's gonna be shortcuts, hidden places, and all that. You get the drill. It's a short map. It's filled with stuff and you have a lot of areas to explore. Just like my videos. Still, we didn't get to see how the actual map in the game looks like, but I hope sooner or later we're gonna know how the map is. After that, from the Need for Speed article that was dropped yesterday, they talked about performance. Performance is now divided into 4 categories: engine, chassis, drivetrain, auxiliary. Talking about engine, what comes to mind is engine swap now. So as you can see on screen, thanks for interrupting me, you fucking idiot. There's gonna be 7 to 10 engines for every single car, almost every, I'll say. It wouldn't make any sense to swap the engine of a Regera, right? So I don't think there's gonna be engines for that, but for almost all the cars, there's gonna be 7 to 10 engines. Talking about engines, as we have seen on the intro, yes, now you can swap a 4-liter V8 on a BMW M3 E46 M3 GTR. This is not just a kit for the M3 GTR. They have thought about it, and there's gonna be actual sound for the M3 GTR. We are actually in for a treat, boys, and it's gonna sound perfect. After that, they mentioned a little bit about forced induction, which means turbo. Turbo sounds are always nice, and my friend Jamers is obsessed with turbo sounds. He can like fucking make skyline noises, as you can see on screen. This time, changing the turbo will have an effect on your car. It will affect how it sounds, how it drives, and so on and so forth. You get the idea? After that comes nitrous. Nitrous upgrade is gonna be simple. It's basically gonna work like Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012's, like the Power Shot nitrous. Basically, when you press the nitrous button, it will deplete the whole bottle of the nitrous, so you get like a full boost for the bottle. So when you upgrade the nitrous in this game, you'll have an option to like get more bottles or more power. It's completely up to you. I prefer more bottles because like during the streams when I get fucked up or like fall in some kind of pickle, I need that instant boost. That smaller bottle of nitrous will help me regenerate the speed that I lost from that crash or whatever. It's almost same for the bigger bottle, which has more capacity and like more power. Basically, if you want to do a drag race, you want the bigger bottle, because doing a drag race you need as much power as you can. I think it makes complete sense. We are almost at the end. Today was the last day of Kaiser Celine. He could have got his contract renewed, but he didn't want to. I guess that's up to him. We're gonna miss you, my man, and also wherever you go, stay safe and have a blast. Speaking of Kaiser Celine, they posted a few more photos of the Polestar 1 on their Instagram page. The kit for the Polestar 1 looks absolutely gnarly. They nailed every single part of it. Some might like it and some might not, but the thing is, I like it for the massive wing and I fucking adore it. This is getting me intrigued and I cannot wait to get my hands on that game. But I guess that's gonna be pretty much it for the video. I covered almost every single part of the 2 articles and I hope I didn't miss anything. But if I did, make sure to let me know in the comment section, and also please subscribe to the channel because we are almost at 1.4k subs. Please do like the video, share it with your friends. If you want to join on our Discord server, feel free. It's gonna be linked on the description. And also, if you haven't followed me on Twitter already, make sure to do it right now. I guess that's gonna be pretty much it for me. It's your boy GaZiPRO, and I will be seeing you guys on the next video or on the next stream. Peace out, boys.